Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to Elite Engineering Academy. This is Ilyas Mohammed, Faculty of Electronics. In last class I have started lecture 1 on types of materials, and today's class we are going to see the topic on semiconductors. We already discussed that semiconductor conductivity depends on temperature. At 0 Kelvin, these semiconductor materials act as insulators. At room temperature, the semiconductor material act as conductors. Hence the name given as semiconductors. This is at 0 Kelvin. This is at room temperature 300 Kelvin. As you know that semiconductor materials falls under fourth group element. The example for semiconductors are silicon and germanium. Silicon atomic number is 14, germanium atomic number is 32. The number of valence electrons in silicon and germanium are 4 because this belongs to fourth group element. We have discussed the energy band diagram of conductors, insulators and semiconductors also. As we know that we are having here two bands. One is valence band. Valence electrons are available in valence band. And this is conduction band. In between one band is there. This is forbidden energy band. Forbidden. ఈ ఫర్బిడెన్ నేమ్ ఎందుకు వచ్చిందంటే ఎలక్ట్రాన్ ఉంటే valence band ఉండాలి ఆర్ కండక్షన్ బ్యాండ్ ఉండాలి. So no electron is allowed in this forbidden energy gap. For semiconductors, this energy gap Eg is 1 electron volt. At 0 Kelvin, no electron is moved from valence band to conduction band because the electron has to gain this much energy. At 0 Kelvin, for electron, this energy is not available. If we increase temperature, that is room temperature, 300 Kelvin, electron gains energy and moves from valence band to conduction band. Under the influence of electric field apply cheyagane, this electron moves in conduction band and available for conduction. This forbidden energy gap, that is 1 electron volt for semiconductor, this is temperature dependent. How it is temperature dependent? See, at 0 Kelvin, for germanium, this energy gap is 0.785 electron volt. ఇక్కడ ఎనర్జీని ఎలక్ట్రాన్ వోల్ట్ తో రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నాం. For silicon, this energy gap is 1.21 electron volt. This is at 0 Kelvin. I told that this energy gap is temperature dependent. How it is temperature dependent we will see now. For germanium, this energy gap expression is there, Eg of T, that is 0.785 minus 2.23 into 10 power minus 4 T. This T in Kelvin. That is T equal to, substitute 300 K room temperature, Eg of T are going to get 0.72 electron volt. So temperature increases. ఇప్పుడు ఫాల్ అయింది 0.785 నుంచి 0.72 వచ్చింది. టెంపరేచర్ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేస్తే ఈ ఎనర్జీ గ్యాప్ అనేది తగ్గుతుంది. So for semi, this is approximate value 1 electron volt, approximate. So 1.21, 0.785, average value 1 electron volt. So germanium తీసుకుంటే ఈ వాల్యూ 0 Kelvin దగ్గర 0.785 వచ్చింది. రూమ్ టెంపరేచర్ దగ్గర this same value, same energy gap reduces to 0.72 electron volt. That means temperature increase చేస్తే energy gap తగ్గుతుంది. Coming for silicon, Eg of T is 1.21 minus 3.6 into 10 power minus 4 T. This is the expression for energy gap for silicon. దీంట్లో T value 300K substitute చేస్తే Eg of T value are going to get 1.1 electron volt. 1.1 electron volt. So E set 95 lo అడిగాడు క్వశ్చన్ 95. What is the energy gap for semiconductors? Energy gap for generally he asked. So we have taken average value I told, that is 1 electron volt. Answer is 1 electron volt. This is asked in E set 95. So finally, at room temperature, energy gap for germanium is 0.72 electron volt. For silicon, 1.1 electron volt. Next important topic is, these semiconductors are having negative temperature coefficient. Semiconductors are having negative temperature coefficient. What does it mean? Negative temperature coefficient. Negative temperature coefficient. That means temperature increases, resistivity is going to decrease. Resistance is going to decrease. Temperature is inversely proportional to resistivity. That's why name given negative temperature coefficient. So already told, if you take valence band, band structure, and this is valence band, and this is conduction band. Valence electrons are available in valence band. Whenever temperature rises, electron moves from valence band to conduction band, available for conduction. That means temperature increases, number of electrons in conduction band increases. Under the influence of electric field, these electrons are going to move and available for conduction. That means for semiconductors, temperature increases, conductivity is going to decrease. Conductivity is going to increase. If conductivity increases, we can say resistivity is going to decrease. So this important point, semiconductors are having negative temperature coefficient. Coming for conductors are having positive temperature coefficient. Positive temperature coefficient. That means here for conductors, temperature increases, resistance increases here. Resistance increases. Consider one conductor, maybe I have taken on copper. Ions will be there. Ions. And electrons are moving freely. Whenever temperature rises, these ions are going to vibrate. Because of these vibrations, the moving electrons may collide with the ions. So the net motion of electron is going to decrease. If net motion of electron decreases, conductivity decreases. If conductivity decreases, resistance increases. That means for conductors, temperature is directly proportional to resistance. Temperature increases, resistance is going to increase. So overall we can say semiconductors are having negative temperature coefficient and conductors are having positive temperature coefficient. And we have popularly two semiconductor materials, which is germanium and silicon. For most of the applications, which semiconductor material is preferred? If silicon is preferred or germanium is preferred? The answer is silicon is preferred over germanium. There are different reasons are there. Suppose it is silicon, this atomic number is 14, germanium atomic number is 32. If you see bond structure, or this is nucleus of silicon, in first orbit 2 electrons are there, second orbit 8 electrons are there, valence orbit 4 valence electrons are there. Coming for germanium, this is nucleus, first orbit 2 electrons, second orbit 8 electrons, third orbit 18 electrons, fourth orbit is valence orbit where 4 valence electrons are there. If you compare silicon with germanium, these valence electrons are far away from the nucleus for germanium compared to silicon. Germanium ki silicon ki force of attraction ఎక్కువ ఉంది compared to germanium, because silicon లో దగ్గర ఉన్న valence band, germanium లో valence band is far. So force of attraction is very less for germanium. That's why these electrons are loosely bound, loosely coupled. In silicon, these are tightly coupled. Tightly coupled. Because of this loosely coupled, and this germanium is unstable. For silicon is because of tightly coupled, stability is more. Stability undi ekkuva silicon. And second point is leakage current. Leakage current is small for silicon. Leakage current is high for germanium. What is leakage current? This leakage current is also called reverse saturation current. So once temperature increases, these electrons gain some energy and move from conduction band to valence band, right? Move from conduction band to valence band. These charge carriers which are available in conduction band are thermally generated charge carriers. Because of this charge movement of these charge carriers, there will be some current. That current is called leakage current. So this leakage current having some disadvantages. So since for germanium is having more leakage current compared to overall the leakage current is high for germanium and low for silicon. So this leakage current is having ideal case leakage current 0 under leakage current. So thermally generated electrons is more in germanium compared to silicon. ఎందుకు థర్మలీ జనరేట్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి అంటే ఎనర్జీ గ్యాప్ అనేది దీని తక్కువ 0.785. సో ఈజీగా ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ వ్యాలెన్స్ బ్యాండ్ నుంచి కండక్షన్ బ్యాండ్ మూవ్ అయిపోతాయి. సో థర్మలీ జనరేటెడ్ చార్జ్ క్యారియర్స్ ఆర్ మోర్ ఫర్ జెర్మేనియం కంపేర్ టు సిలికాన్. అందువల్ల లీకేజ్ కరెంట్ జెర్మేనియంలో ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది, సిలికాన్లో తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ఐడియల్ కేస్ లీకేజ్ కరెంట్ 0 ఉంటుంది. వన్ మోర్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ సిలికాన్ ఎక్కువగా అవైలబుల్ ఉంది నేచర్లో కంపేర్ చేసే రీసెర్చ్ ప్రకారం ఆక్సిజన్ తర్వాత ఎక్కువగా దొరికే మెటీరియల్ ఏంటంటే సిలికాన్ మెటీరియల్. సో సిలికాన్ ఈజ్ ఈజీలీ అవైలబుల్ ఇన్ నేచర్ కంపేర్ టు జెర్మేనియం. దట్ ఈస్ వన్ మోర్ అడ్వాంటేజ్. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఈస్ silicon temperature range is more compared to germanium. Temperature range where silicon can be operated between -70 degrees centigrade to 125 degrees centigrade. This is the temperature range of silicon. This temperature range is wide compared to germanium, hence we can prefer silicon over germanium. So these are the advantages of silicon. సో ఈ వీడియో మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.